Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you could play through the Johnny Cash version of Hurt. And we're going to start on an A minor chord. And when we play A minor, first finger goes to the B string on the first fret, second finger on the D string on the second fret, and third finger on the G string on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And then from this A minor, we're going to be going to a C major chord. When we play C major, first finger stays on the B string first fret, second finger is going to stay on the D string second fret, third finger is going to go to the A string on the third fret. And if you strum just the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord. It sounds really, really happy. And then from the C major, we're going to be going to a D major chord. When we play D major, first finger goes to the G string on the second fret, second finger goes to the high E on the second fret, and third finger goes to the B string on the third fret. And if you strum just the D and the G and the B and the E, actually kind of skinny four strings, that sounds a D major chord. And those are kind of the chords that kind of work out our intros, kind of A minor, C major, D major, A minor, C major, D major. But what you can kind of hear in the background actually is these little licks, that kind of like little arpeggios of the chord. So on the A minor, if you played the open A, and then the D string, and then did your down strum on the A minor. And on the C chord, if you did the A string and the D string, and then did your C chord, and on the D, if you did the D string and the G string, and then did your chord, that might sound a little bit more like the recording. So you have A minor with an A, D, A minor, C with an A, D, C, D with a D, G, D chord, A minor. So you may want to kind of think about kind of introing the tune that way. And a lot of people go, oh my gosh, it's Hurt, I love this song, it makes me cry. And then another way to kind of work that actually is to use something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns, 4-4-4 like this, is down, down, up, up, down, up. So if you just tried that along the A minor, you'd have down, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Now, the weird part about applying that to our kind of our intro, which becomes our verse progression, is the C and the D chord kind of half. So one way to do that with the strum pattern is that you just down, down, up on those two chords. So we tried it through our verse that way. We'd have A minor with a down, down, up, down, C, down, down, D, down, 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 up, down, C, down, down, D, down, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, D, down, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, D, down, down, up. Now another way to work it actually, and this sounds more like the chorus, is to do a lot of downs. So you could kind of do 8 downs on the A minor, and then 4 on the C, 4 on the D. A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, A minor, C, D, A minor, C, D, and then at the end of our verse, actually there's this big build up on a G chord where you may want to kind of do that with kind of that 8 down idea. And then that leads us into our chorus part. And on our chorus, we start on A minor, but then we go to an F major chord. We'll talk about an easy way to play this, but if you know the full bar F, you do your first finger across the entire first fret, second finger on the G string, second fret, third finger on the A string, third fret, and the pinky on the D string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. A good substitute for that, though, if you're just starting out, is something called F major 7. When we play F major 7, first finger goes to the B string on the first fret, the second finger on the G string on the second fret, and the third finger on the D on the third fret. So it looks a lot like C. And you want to strum just the D, G, B, and E, kind of the skinny 4 strings for that. That's called F major 7. And then from the F, then we go to a C major chord, and then we go to a G major chord. And the way you play G major, and actually I completely skipped over this just a moment ago. You do first finger on the A string on the second fret, second finger on the low E string on the third fret, and the third finger on the high E string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord. It sounds really, really happy. And then from the G, we go back to A minor, and then an F major, and then a C major, and then a G major. And then we go back to A minor, and then we go to F, and then we go straight to a G major, and another G. And then that first chorus, we go back to A minor, and then F, and then we do a G. So you could kind of take that 8 down on each one kind of idea through that part. You have A minor, F, C, A minor with the down, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, up. And then we'll be going back into our intro, and you might want to kind of think about bringing those arpeggios back, and that kind of happens. So kind of those little arpeggios, the A minor, and then C, D. And then from there, then we'll be going into our next verse. Now, one other thing I would think about adding to the song, though, is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down, of the down, down, up, down, you can throw in a bass note for the chord. So on the A minor chord, you have the A string for your bass. On the C, you have the A string for the bass. And on your D chord, you have the D string for your bass. And then when we get to the F, if you're doing the F major bar, you'd have the low E string for your bass on that chord. On the G or the F major 7, you'd have the D string for your bass. And then on the G chord, you'd have the low E string for your bass. So kind of working that as kind of a bass, down, up, down, up. Now the weird part about applying that to our verse and our intro is we got that C chord and the D chord that kind of half. So one way to work that is kind of a bass down up on each of those chords. So we tried our verse that way. We'd have A minor with an A bass, down, up, down, C with an A bass, down, up, D with a D bass, down, up, A minor with an A bass, down, up, down, C with an A bass, down, up, D with a D bass, down, up, A minor with an A bass, down, up, down, C with an A bass, down, up, D with a D bass, down, up, A minor with an A bass, down, up, down, C with an A bass, down, up, D with a D bass, down, up, A minor with an A bass, down, down, C, D, A minor, C, D, A minor, C, D, A minor, C, D, and then at the very end we kind of end up back on that G chord, and you may want to switch over and just kind of do those 8 downs, or if you wanted to, you could kind of work it as a bass down, up, down, up. And then from there, then we'd be going into our last chorus. And on our last chorus, actually, there's this kind of extension, actually, of kind of our chorus at the end. So we tried that with our bass down, up, down, up. We'd have A minor with an A bass, down, down, up, F with the bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, up, F with the bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, up, F with the bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, up, F with the bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, up, F with the bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, up, F with the bass, down, down, and then a big G at the very, very end. And that's the basics of how you can strum through Hurt by Johnny Cash. So good luck!